Yeah, let's take over this shit.
What happened to
These
that?
two are connected
little one
to.
over there?
I just figured that I get better sound quality on these. Like microphone too, than that out of the waist.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're here. I've been going for like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward.
No, it's not awkward. I have Noah Bull finally. Holy crap, Noah! I got Noah Bull on the podcast. What is up? I got Eli. I got Villa. Motherfucking killer. I do it, and I film the intro separately. So if you try to be careful so you don't knock that off the tripod. But yeah,
I got you.
I'll film the intro separately.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just a conversation. We'll get straight into it. Well, we're here. We haven't filmed the podcast in here for 2 episodes for like 3 months. I got Noah Bull. I got the returning Fargo champ, state champ, almost triple natty crown.
Mm-hmm.
I got Elijah Hawes, my training partner, and I got Villa the Killer, and then I got my co-host.
Villa the Killer, nicest guy around.
Yeah.
This amazing person.
So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I got some questions going. I'll probably give one of these off the bat. So you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? You shout her out. You gotta shout
Her
everybody
name's
out.
Cameron.
Ooh, Cameron. So does Cameron know karate? How does she prevent all these girls from getting on you?
Bruh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. It's just both of us, because I know wrestling, so I like fight off all the guys. And
Okay.
She knows karate, and she could just probably chop all the boys off.
So they
I'm not all the girls off all the girls. It's like whatever.
they work in
Yeah, it's just perfect, because then we could like defend for each other and shit.
right, yeah. Okay, so you guys work in co-ed. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's sick. Eli, so your dad has the Mind Forge page.
Yeah, he's working on it right now. He got his degree in or his master's in psychology. So he's trying to start up some sports psychology. He's really good with that type of stuff.
Yeah, is he gonna start a pod?
Probably not, but he has been on some podcasts.
You gotta convince him to come on.
Yeah, I'll
Come
try.
on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Villa, I got a genuine question for you, bud.
Yeah.
What has wrestling done for you?
It's done everything for me.
Awesome.
I don't know where I'd be without it, because all my friends are on the wrestling team, and all my friends make me who I am, and I can be myself around them, and they make me super happy and super awesome cheeseburger.
So you said all your friends are on there? I struggle with this. Do you ever have like a moment in time? And how? So from like at least my perspective, right? You're pretty liked on the wrestling team. So how do you balance those relationships when like you have somebody on the team that you don't really like? Because I haven't dealt with that very good, and that's the reason why I'm not playing football. So how do you deal with that?
There's definitely people I don't like, but I'm always super nice to them, because I just feel like you should be nice to everyone. You don't know
Kill him
what's
with
going on
kindness. Kill him with kindness.
And
You gotta speak a little bit louder. So you should be good.
yeah, so there's definitely people I don't like, but just to be on everyone's good side, I just try not to be around them as much. And if they talk to me, I just talk to them super nice and like we're friends.
Keep your enemies close. Oh no, keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer.
So yeah, how do you deal with that being a captain now?
Am I supposed to turn?
Well-
Yeah, turn into that one.
Okay.
You could mine. I put you there because both this and that one. So as a captain, both of you, this could go for both.
You need to pull your.
As a captain, how do you deal with that from a captain's point? Because last year, not being a captain, you had a little bit more leeway, right?
Yeah.
Like you didn't
Yeah.
have as much responsibility. So now, as a captain, how do you deal?
I'll
with
let Noah go first.
Like, are you talking about just like leeway with like trying to get to all the practices? Because we're required to go to practice now. Or are you talking about
Right. I'm talking about the social.
social life?
Speak a little bit louder and like more towards that way.
I don't know. It's definitely a lot harder since you're captains, because I'm definitely like, he likes you if you're a captain, and that's why you're a captain, because he likes you and he thinks good about you. But he definitely has a lot more criticism on you.
He's responsible.
So yeah, like you said, it's a responsibility. So there's like a lot of times where I'll just like like especially just playing games because I'm competitive. I like want to freak out on someone or get mad at my team like mid game. Like especially today in Matt Ball, like some of my teams were resting up with dumb passes. And I just held it in, like whispered under my breath, like I told them, but I didn't want to yell at them and then I talked, and then they never listened to me, so I just kept on getting mad. But I just held it in until after the game, and I talked to them about it. And then next game we came in a lot better, and it was fine. So it's good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I used to really struggle with people, just in general, just like when they do certain things that I didn't like personally. But now I like have a different perspective on certain things. Like, I mean, everyone's their own person. They get to choose what they want to do, and it's just like, what's up?
Hi there. All right.
But yeah, just love everyone equally. We're all people. Who knows? Maybe they don't like what you do, and you just never know. You gotta treat everyone how you want to be treated.
That's
Let
good.
me
That's
check if
good.
these are going real quick.
They weren't going this whole time.
No, they are. I just want to make sure.
We were just talking for nothing.
Yeah. No, definitely. I feel like I struggle with that. How do you feel about the other captains this year? Like, do you think they do a good job?
Yeah,
awesome.
I think.
Yeah, I definitely think we have some good captains this year.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No offense, because last year, just like from my perspective, I feel like some of our captains make clicks, didn't really bring the team together. That's just how I felt.
Mhm.
I've talked about that with Eli too in the past. Yeah, are you guys aiming to do better at that? Was that one of your?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you fixated on that a little bit?
Yeah,
So-
definitely on. Oh,
yeah.
sorry. You can
No, you go first.
No, you can go.
You
first.
go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you go first. Sorry.
Definitely. Yeah, like last year we had like the cap, like literally. I mean, it is kind of this year. There's parts of it to this year too. Like you can't make like everything's not perfect.
Yeah.
But like definitely a focus this year, but definitely like how last year was. We have some guys who like, especially me. Like I think I have a lot of trouble on that. Like Eli's really, really good at it. Like for example, when was it 2 class ago or last class ago? When you did like the whole name thing, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
he got every single kid. I don't think I could get half of the kids. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think there was like going through. There's like 4 kids I missed. I counted. It was like 4 or 5, but still.
So
Yeah.
going off of that, it was just like I've kind of made a goal for myself just in my head. I like have it. I probably should write it down, but I've wanted to reach out and get to know everyone personally on the team, just as a captain, because I feel like it's really important for team building and not to make those clicks, to make one big huge thing. Like we're all friends on a wrestling team. We're all able to say hi to each other in the halls during classes, and it's like I think that's really important when you're building a team, and like to be a captain and be approachable is probably one of the best things. Like last year, I would feel like some of those kids weren't able to approach some of our captains, but like this year, I feel like Noah Porter, Cole are really approachable, and anybody could talk to us. And I think it's a really good start so far.
Having to keep all that in mind, like trying to be approachable and do better socially. How do you draw the thick line between like leadership and then, like friendship?
I have trouble with that.
Yeah.
That's where because there's a few kids on my team who I'm really good friends with, and they're good wrestlers in that. Like, I feel like once you're, not even that they're good wrestlers, but they have like high standards for themselves. And once you have so high standards, it's hard to get bossed around and have someone have a label over you.
Do you think that's ego? Just
Part of it is for sure, but that's high. It's just everything's ego. Like cocky's ego, confidence, like to a point, is ego, right?
Right.
But
okay.
I don't know. Like, but you need confidence if you want to like win. You need high standards for yourself if you want to win, but you don't need to be cocky. So I'm not saying that the kids, like, sure, sometimes they could be cocky, but also sometimes it's good. But it's just hard for them to listen to because they're like, I mean, they do listen, but you have to do it carefully with them because once you start going like, pointing them like, hey, you're doing this wrong, like, stop it, I'm your captain, listen to me. That's when they'll just shut down and they just won't listen to you at all because they're like, who are you bossing me around? Like, I don't care what you say to me.
Right. Yeah. So I was gonna ask you that. even with the accolades you have, even with the position you are being a captain,
Yeah.
do you ever get reactions from kids that are like, "Who are you? Like, you don't have the right to be authoritative towards me"?
Well, not like a lot, but like I definitely have like had like things where it's like my well, like for example, my brother's I'm my captain, my brother. Like, he's my older brother too. Like
Right. How do you balance that?
he's not
That
gonna
must be hard. Is it hard balancing like?
yeah,
brother-
but my brother's really good about that stuff. Like he's just a really genuinely good guy and good kid. So
Yeah.
he's really like cool with it. But there's really times where he'll just be like messing with me, and he thinks I'm messing back when I'm trying to be captain. And he's like, and I'll be like, shut up, or like something like, or like someone like someone will egg him on when I tell him to do something. He's like, oh, don't get bossed around by your little brother, and then it just makes it harder.
Yeah.
And then there's also other kids who are like for example, when we went and did the goals, when we went and did the goals,
Yeah.
you were there for that day, right?
100%.
When we went and did that goal stuff, they just wanted to goof off and play games and didn't want to do the goals and all
My
that.
house was awesome.
And I was
They
like,
were so parked. Like
like-
my house was so good.
Do you think
Yeah.
you've had an influence in like shaping your house's culture, or are you just blessed that they are
I
grateful that?
I think it was just the people that were there at that time and just like the flow of it. I don't know.
yeah, like a lot of my kids were listening, but there's like just a few kids who, and I try to make goals and then they just make like jokes. I'd be like, all right, let's focus after we can play games, and then they just be like, Adam's not listening, so it doesn't matter. And I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean,
He might see this. But,
Yeah.
You know, like, I know I slack off when Adam's not there, personally.
yeah.
Even though I shouldn't. Like, I know I shouldn't, and I'm working on it, but I still do. You think some kids don't care?
What Adam says? Oh, for sure.
Well, yeah, that's given, but I mean, like, the respect thing. Like, kids genuinely don't like Adam.
Well, I know I can name a few kids who don't like Adam on the team, and I know of.
Yeah. Are any of them, like,
Well,
top two?
no one doesn't like Adam. No one doesn't like no one hates Adam.
Yeah.
Some people dislike some of Adam's things, and then that just makes them mad.
Yeah,
And then
everybody's
when it goes on, it just makes them more and more mad. It's not like they're like, oh, I hate that guy. He's just genuinely a bad guy. They just don't like some of the things he has done. Said.
Everybody's got something about somebody, though.
Yeah, like it's just
Like, yeah. So this is a question that I wanted to ask you, like, for like ever, like since I met you. What's the mentality part with you? Like, I just want to know. Like, my first question was gonna be, here, I'll start here. What was your biggest challenge at Fargo? How was your experience at the Fargo tournament? And what was the biggest challenge that you overcame?
I feel like the biggest. Well, you want at Fargo or for Fargo?
Everything. I want
So
all of it.
definitely the biggest challenge for Fargo in general was even before it. Was just like if you go on like I feel like if you're going into a tournament and you're like, oh, like Fargo's a big tournament, like there's a lot of kids that are like, oh, I want to go place, I want to go take top, I want to go make it past the blood rounds or make it past the quarters or something like round of 16s. Like that's where you're gonna go to now. Like you gotta have the mindset that. That's what switched with me is I had the mindset where I could win, I could beat all these guys, I could go and tech fall all these guys
So how do you get that belief? Through your training?
through my training and
Because I try my best to, so like I don't win in the practice room all the time, but like at Sanderson this summer, I'm like, I'm gonna beat this kid, and I'm wrestling somebody like Monner, right? So
Yeah.
like obviously, or I'm not even gonna say that because I want to keep a belief in myself. I'm not saying I can't beat him, but in my head I should be able to do so. But then I wouldn't. So how do you like differentiate? Because you are a good athlete, but
Yeah.
like kids that are on paper you're not supposed to beat. This might tick you off a little bit, but wasn't Ladd seated above you?
that was in Greco, yeah.
Yeah. How did you wrestle him in Greco?
No,
Okay.
I didn't end up meeting up with him though.
So how do you wrestle against kids that on paper are supposed to beat you, and you have to get over that mental block?
That's a tough one
Because
because
for me, a lot of
I
kids-
struggle with that one a lot too. Like not with like bracket seating. I like don't like seating and brackets are stupid. Like they seat them so stupid. The thing I care about and that really gets in my mind is because one of my big goals was to get ranked to the nation. So like, and I started off like one of my first
What are you
tournaments.
ranked in the nation right now?
Yeah,
Well, no. What are you ranked in?
15th. One of my first tournaments of the year though. I had a really tough kid. He was ranked at 138. His name's Paul Kelly, and I had a really close match with him, and I lost. So and it's just like by the wire, and every single time, like I think I wrestled like four ranked kids, like a lot of ranked kids this year.
Was that at the Rumble?
No, this was at a P&L tournament, a preseason tournament.
Oh yeah.
So it was like every single kid that I ever like. I lost to one at the 16 duels by a point. He was like the only kid I should have beat. That kid. Oh my gosh. I always.
Were you concussed during 16U duels? What happened? If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
I don't know if I was concussed. I just got hit pretty hard.
What happened in that Colorado match?
It wasn't Colorado. It was Iowa. Are you talking about the one where I got headbutted hard?
You got tech, I think. Do you remember?
Oh, was it Greco?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was a lot. I just didn't come out ready,
Really?
and he just threw me on my back twice. That was embarrassing. Yeah, that's another big thing is you, especially for like big tournament stuff. You owe it like you can't like you want to think you're better than every single kid. And you're like, oh, this. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go tech ball this kid, but you don't want to think this kid's some scrub. Like, if you think past this kid and like look at ranks, like, oh, this kid's nothing, you've got yourself a retreat. Because kids delete rankings, kids like can delete all their match counts and stuff, and like a lot of good kids do that too. You just gotta come out every match prepared, because if not, you're gonna get some guy who's just gonna freaking get you right off the bat if you're not ready.
Yeah. How do you deal? So you've wrestled. I feel like I don't know the kids like know what's wrestled to the point, but since you and me are in the same weight area, I know you've wrestled some dogs. So like you've wrestled Trevin, you wrestled Mana.
Oh, talking about me?
Yeah. So how do you deal with it? Like how do you deal with it? What's your preparation? Because you had a 1-point match with Mana.
Yeah.
And then how'd everything go with? So, for example, Gage Watt is somebody that like I would be like, it would be a mental block because he's big, right? He was big and shredded. What was your mentality? How'd you get over it? Because it's not only once. It wasn't like a fluke. Like, oh, Eli beat him. You beat him 3 times.
Yeah. I think just I don't know, kind of the mentality, because I wrestled them a lot. Like I think I wrestled each guy like maybe five times during the season, and every time I wrestled them or I knew they were in the same tournament, I would just think, oh yeah, I just need to get this much better or wrestle this much better. Like if I had lost by a tech or something, then I wouldn't lose by a tech next time, or and it's like hard because you want to believe that you can win, but it's like you gotta balance reality and then stuff, but like you also don't want to think that much into it, and I'm definitely an overthinker, so my mentality's not quite there. I think with what I've been seeing recently, I've just been putting a lot of extra work in. I just think that extra work is really, really good, because that's when you can truly say like, oh, I've worked harder than this dude, I'm gonna beat him. Like,
that's what I have to know is like you get that confidence, because a lot of MMA guys talk about this. You'll get confidence from working out every day. Like that's I feel like, because I'm not trying to like talk about myself or anything, but my freshman year, do you remember how like the growth I had from my freshman year to like the end of Fargo my freshman year?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I had a pretty jump in growth.
It's a good growth.
The mentality part I had, I think it might have been, the placebo effect where you think you're growing. Like it's a pill. It's a sugar pill, but you'll take it and you'll think it's ibuprofen and feel better.
Oh
Just
yeah,
the
yeah.
thought of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like my whole mentality was, if I could wrestle Eli and like Cash and like wrestle good dudes every day, I'll become better.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that, and I thought I became better, so I did. And I might have got physically better. Like iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
No, yes sir.
Actually, on that, I was gonna talk about Noah for a little bit. I just, it was, let's say it was like 2 weeks ago or something, and I was wrestling with him, and just for context, I'm like 195, he's like 160, so I'm a lot heavier, and we were wrestling, and I got maybe like 2 takedowns, and then we kept wrestling. Well, like we were just doing takedowns. I got maybe like 2. It was a really tough scramble because Noah was like super good, and then like he would not stop until he got a takedown. Like he was going and going and going, even when he was tired, even when I was tired, and he just until he got that takedown. And when he did, it was like, okay. It's just like that perseverance and just like, I want this so bad. I like it's it's
Yeah,
it's
where do you-
amazing to me. Like I'm pretty sure Noah was wrestling Adam one time, and he was getting mad because he wasn't taking down Adam, and I was like, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I want
Where's
that.
that? Where's
drive.
that stem from?
I don't know. I can't remember, but like, that one with Adam makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that right there. Where does that come from? Because when I wrestle Adam, I'm like, I just want to work on stuff and try stuff on it. Like it never works, but like it's effort. Like I won't get mad about it. Also that part I need like when I wrestle Mana and I'll lose to Mana at practice or in a smaller tournament, I won't get mad about it.
Well, yeah, losing's not like, losing like you never want to lose, but
Where
it's
does
not bad a lot of times. Like you gotta learn from it. But the part where I get my winning from is, I don't know. I just work so hard. Like why are
Deserve
these?
it.
Why are these guys like? Why is Adam better? Like not Adam, but like because Adam's had a lot of years and is really good.
Yeah.
Why is like freaking some guys in the room good, or like some people are taking me down when like I know I've worked harder than them and I want it more than them. And I also, me personally, I just have the mentality where I always have to end off in a win.
He's competitive.
So if someone like,
yeah.
so if someone like ends off, like if we're just doing takedowns, I gotta go soon, and someone takes me down, I'm like, all right, one more, and then once I take him down, then I could leave,
Yeah,
so I can leave on a win.
He does it in Sanderson too. I'm like, bro, this guy's crazy.
Did you say you have to go soon?
Huh?
Did you say you have to go soon?
No, I'm like
Oh,
saying
okay.
like,
Yeah.
like if I'm wrestling, I'm like, oh, like after, like usually after practice, like, or like for example, a North Carolina kid, he took me down when we were wrestling, and like the whistle blew, so like he ended off on a takedown, and so I just had to wrestle him after, and I took him down, so then I could leave, and then I left once I took him down.
It gets in your head.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just have to.
I have to end off on a win.
Because if
or
you
I'm
leave
like,
and you like, because I felt that.
then I'm never gonna forget about
Like
it.
I've had some kids. I'm gonna bleep his name out. But like I've had like down before, and like I'm tired, but like so it's he, right? So it's like I've had to take him down, and it's just I haven't been able to like take him down because time's ran out, and it's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
I'll ask you one of the questions. How are you so fast with your big muscular, sexy build, bro?
Chill with all that. Shit, chill with all that shit.
Okay.
All right, but I'm running out though.
Where do you get your speed from? Spider-Man? Are you Spider-Man now?
Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I'm Batman because I'm Batman.
Oh, he's not as fast.
How does So do you? I know you tell me not. I know you tell me not to think about wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
Like I know.
Well, no. Okay, so
No, I know.
that's not.
I don't. I think you don't want me fixating on it, right?
Well,
Well-
you want to spend. Okay, you want to like. How I think of it is, you want to spend your time when you're in the wrestling room thinking about wrestling.
Mhm.
Like, and if you want to spend your time in the classroom thinking about what you're doing in that class, you want to spend your free time in the moment hanging out with your friends or something. I just think you shouldn't, overcrowd your mind. And I want to hear Noah's perspective on this, but I don't think you should like always be thinking about wrestling. I think unless you're in the wrestling, like you're focused on wrestling, and if the discussion is about wrestling, then you should, of course, think about it. But I just think what you're doing in that moment is what you should be spending your time doing. Like,
What was the quote you told me at state when you were like, "We are"? What was that?
Can I use your phone? Let me look it up. You guys can keep talking.
I had one directed towards Eli. Yeah. So, do you have the ability to FaceTime Daniel Zepeda himself? Do you have that ability yet?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, he just added me on Insta, but I'm not gonna FaceTime him.
Yeah, he gets an Noah Bull. What are you most excited for this year? What tournament are you most excited about
Worlds. I'm gonna make a world team.
this year?
I'm gonna make a world team, yeah.
Hell yeah! High five.
U17 world team. That's gonna be sick. That and Doc B. I want to get a cowboy hat so bad. Because every single tournament I have a caption I could have before after I win it. I'm gonna do yeehaw. and then I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a Zach Bryan song. Slides. All the
You like
boys.
Zach Bryan? What do you listen to before matches? Do you listen to music or
Yes. Oh
what do you
my.
listen to?
I don't know how people go in there cold, bro. Like, it's crazy. I listen to you're gonna think it's so weird.
I don't. You're gonna think this is weird. I listen to Villa knows. I listen to one artist now, like solely. I listen to Big X the Plug. Like that's all.
The dude that's like on the largest or whatever.
I'm like, yeah, that's all I listen to. So like, what do you listen to? See, I told you, I'm not judging you.
Well, the thing, I'm not like, it's not like weird, right?
Frank Ocean.
It's not like, no.
Oh, okay, I was about to say,
It's like, here, let me look it up. It's not like one, it's like a lot of different art, like, it's a lot of different type of music. So, like, have you ever heard of house music?
No.
You want to hear my song at Fargo? This is my song. I listen to it between every match. You want to hear it?
Even finals? Yeah, I definitely want to hear it. Are you being for up?
Oh, God. It's house music, bro. You get hyped.
Okay.
Then this. Oh, sorry. What was
This is
that?
a big question I wanted to ask you.
What's up?
Who has a better room playlist? Adam or Kyler? I like Kyler's playlist a little
No,
bit
it's
more.
Adam for sure.
Dude, Kyler's got some of that Jamaican stuff going. I get into it.
Because, like, when
I
Adam.
start clubbing
Yeah,
really hard.
yeah,
I'm like,
honestly,
It depends.
yeah, just Kyler's can vary.
Yeah. And the reason why Kyler plays like some of his bad songs, like repeats them, is because he's doing it to get in our heads, like challenge us. Training for Fargo, he'll
Yeah.
play crowd noises
Yeah.
while
really?
you're wrestling live. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because like,
Just gets you ready for like the screaming and the booing, or he'll put like on booing or like people like screaming, like just stuff like that. Where it's like,
yeah,
so it's when it's like, I don't know, like when there's noises, you shouldn't be like surrounded by noise when you wrestle. You should just be focused on wrestling. That's what he's trying to make you do.
okay.
But when Kyler turns on Justin Bieber, like stuff like that, that's
Yeah.
when it gets good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Except he
You
kicks
know
the
that
trash out of me.
cheerleader,
when he turns it.
cheerleader remix? Bro,
Yeah.
dude, that goes tough in practice. Yeah.
Except I hate it when he play. I like the German stuff. I hate it when he plays the Eminem. No lyrics.
Yeah, and no lyrics, just the
the
sound.
sound. I'm like, bro, what
Well,
are
he
you
was
doing?
the other day with the lyrics, and I was like, oh wait,
He was doing
hold
that.
up.
I just flipped the switch.
Yeah.
He
Oh
did
no,
all
he
that
always
stuff.
plays Still Dre, but with no sound, like
What's that?
no lyrics, like
The instrumental version by Dr. Dre?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. That's kind of tough.
It's and then
I kind of
I
like it.
think about Kyler is he'll never play music that cuts the same.
Yeah.
Like he'll play
Yeah.
it like sometimes like, but he'll never play it like practice.
Probably like a country
So, like,
song. that,
It also might just be what I remember. The only thing I remember from Adam's playlist is, like the song "I Want This Forever." I want this shit forever.
Yeah.
I remember that song just getting played. Or like, do you know like the Asian like beat?
What's this dude on? Are you talking about the Naruto soundtrack?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate that. I'd hate that.
I can't.
When I
It's
was
played
cutting-
on repeat and repeat.
When I was cutting weight in the morning, and or before those practices, I listened to it, I'd get so pissed off.
yeah.
But other than that, they went.
like that's what I
Naruto.
remember.
Surround sound. The problem was he overplayed surround
Overplays,
sound.
Yeah.
Like it was like when I first got there my freshman year, and he played surround
Dude, he
sound.
played it before it went viral. Too.
He played surround sound. I was like, oh my god,
Wyatt
this is
Kinney was
fire.
playing dance now.
I wish go back to Baby Keem. I'd say
Yeah,
we
He-
play that before duels. I'd get so hyped. I love Baby Keem.
I want to walkout songs this year.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. If we do that, it's
It'll
gonna
be
so
sick.
awesome.
What did you get the quote?
Yeah, I do. So this is from a movie called The Peaceful Warrior. I recommend anybody who's struggling with sports like mindset to go watch it because it's an amazing movie. Adam was the one that actually showed it to me. But this is a quote I would just say to myself before some of my matches is just you have someone say this to you. They ask the question, "Where are you?" You say, "Here," and they ask you another question, "What time is it?" And you say, "Now," and then they say, "What are you?" And you say, "This moment," because it really just hones in on where you're at, who you are, what time it is, what time it is, what time it is.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Connor brought that up because I low-key forgot about
Yeah, that was a good quote. Yeah, you told me that at state. That was actually down or something.
that.
Villa, are you excited to go to Reno this year?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's the goal, but you know,
We're
really-
gonna be roommates.
Dude,
I really do want to
Dude,
go, but
We'll be
the
roommates.
coach's pick. It's so sad.
yeah,
I know. I'm gonna like. I'm speaking into reality. We're roommates this year.
who'd you room with?
I've always had good roommates.
Who'd you have last year?
I always had quiet.
My freshman year was the best. It was. I had to think. I know my freshman like.
Oh
off the
yeah, it
bat.
was like
It was
Kyler.
Kyler Pace, Jace Lemons, and Geronimo. That's like a stacked room, huh?
You got pranked a couple
See,
of
bro, I
times.
need a room that's like calm. Was it calm?
Yeah, well,
Dude, mine
we're
was
all
calm.
we were all competing except Kyler. Kyler like he like got out like the first day.
Tyler Pace?
Yeah, or not the first day, but like we were all competing in the tournament. So like we're not gonna stay up all night
Yeah.
goofing off if we're competing.
My freshman.
We're all of them are pretty serious about wrestling, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Philip,
you're a changed man.
so like you're done with football? Like you don't want to associate with it?
Smart place.
it just kind of sucked because of how I'm built.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I do love football for the reason that it brought me to wrestling because, like you guys, like you and like me, and
Yeah.
they all got me into wrestling, and without wrestling, I'd probably be over 200 right now.
Yeah,
Sitting
no,
in
no,
that room.
Me
no.
too.
He was me
No
and
joke.
Eli's weight when I first met him.
Yeah, the heaviest.
How much
I
are we right now?
165. The heaviest I ever was 215. And at the end of wrestling season, I wrestled 57 in like freestyle and breakfast state.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so 60 pounds.
You're a
God.
triple crown. You're a state triple crown, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does it feel? Would you ever throw anything like that in your bio? Instagram bio?
What?
Would you ever throw any of that in your Instagram bio? Like put a triple crown?
No, probably like it depends what it is. Like
World team member? Would you put
I would definitely do. There's a few things I do. I would do a world team member. I want to do freestyle. I want to do triple crown for like state. Maybe if I was a national triple crown, like sold the for sold the bag. If I was a national triple crown, I probably would have done that. And then I know for sure, if I go to college and once I go to college, I would do like if I all American NCAA if I wanted, or like if I won Big Tens or Big 12s or Pac 12s or whatever it's called. I'd put that in my bio. But like I don't know. I feel like because like state like sure like 6A state like top like there's a lot of top, but like it annoys me when there's like especially in like the BI top 25 rankings like when there's some ranked kid who's like 1A he's like a 4A he's like a 4-time state champ 1A person. I'm like anyone like at 6A like he wouldn't place at 6A state, but he's 1A, he has no one. And I mean there's a lot of good kids from 1A like Austin Paris, like that dude's a freaking stud. There's a lot of
how do kids like that? So he's too far to like be actively, because I remember seeing him 2 summers ago, like in the room, but he was staying up with Lander and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's too far to like actively be in the room. Then I don't know if there's resources down there to get him good. But like how's he that good?
just
Because social media, he's everywhere.
he's just he was really good when he was little. Like
Yeah.
he was like top. Like when he was in junior high and stuff, he was like number 1 ranked kid, like untouchable, number 1 ranked kid in the nation. I think he had at one point he could get the most because like on track was it flow? No, it was track. So on track like they add up
Yeah, it was
points from all
track.
the tournaments, like how much wins and pins you had. He was like number 1 guy on track for like the amount of points he had. I think the real reason why he got good is not because he's athletic. He's super competitive. He hates losing. I think
Yeah.
that dude hates losing, which is good, but also bad sometimes. And when he was little, do you know what Rocky Mountain Nationals?
Yeah.
Like those tournaments? Like now they're not tough tournaments. But you like when me and Eli used to go there when we were in junior high, there's 3 of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And all of them were like national tournaments, like tough. Like you'd go there like 120-man bracket.
Really?
He'd like triple crown. He would triple bracket at those tournaments,
Crazy.
and he'd win all of them.
He's good.
He would win every single bracket, and he'd go like up a weight class and up an age group, and he'd wrestle all of them, just win them all.
You wrestled him, right?
I wrestled him.
At the
Was it this year or would it be this year? Yeah,
Yeah, this year.
Yeah,
All-Star duel.
yeah, this year.
Yeah, it'll be this year. At the,
Yeah.
Beehive.
No. I wrestled him at the
Atlas
Atlas
also.
Schools.
Yeah,
Atlas also.
yeah. Right by the.
I don't think they were that.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lizlock's on top.
You guys lost.
I don't care. We should have won.
How?
Our team is better. I
Yeah.
sucked. I sucked that night.
So, this is a question I wanted to ask Eli. Was, you, I know faith plays a big part in plays a big part in my life. You ever pray about wrestling, or are you like that's?
So, last year I kind of struggled with correlating my faith in wrestling.
Did you knock it over? Why?
I didn't mean to. I just touched it.
Oh, I thought Weston did. I would have been mad.
All right, but
I don't care. No, did it.
last
Oh,
year.
you need to get.
Oh, he sucked it back. He sucked it back.
I'm the one that got him on here, buddy.
Oh!
I did it help. I try to make a deal, and yet where's Gavin and
Not
Ty
here.
Cartman?
Yeah, where's Gavin? Actually, yeah, why am I here? Where's Gavin?
Yeah.
Why am I?
You're welcome.
Why am I?
Notice myself almost kind of just I want to say fall away from praying every day or staying connected with God.
Yeah.
And it's just I liked because I was getting really good. I was getting a lot better. I saw improvement from the beginning of my season to near the end, and I just noticed that I felt almost worse, even though I was achieving some of my goals. It just didn't feel right. So this year I'm really trying, and I've been doing pretty good with it. Just connecting my faith in wrestling, because I think it's really important. I think if you should just connect to everything that you love, have an eternal perspective is what Tyler says all the time. You don't want to make wrestling everything.
Yeah, I just about football when everybody was asking me why I didn't take it so serious, was I was just trying to tell myself. The only part I took serious was the mistakes I made,
Mhm.
right? So the lack of me treating people with respect and then just me making mistakes. I took that serious, but as far as me actually being able to play football, I just told people it was just a game. So do you ever think about that with wrestling?
Yeah. So Tyler actually brings up how the Penn State guys think and how Cale Sanderson coaches them, how to think, the way they should be thinking. Wrestling is a game. It's not going to be in your life forever. It's the activity that we do that we love, and we should find the love. We shouldn't find a reason why we love the sport, but what the love that it brings to us.
Yeah, the fulfillment it gives you.
Yeah. The eternal perspective, according my faith, we have a heaven, of course. I feel a lot of people, a lot of faiths do. But just thinking in that way that you should live eternally,
Yeah.
get close to God, because that's why we're on this earth.
Yeah, I see that quote on Instagram where it's life's short, but eternity's longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And I wanna live life. I want to die when I'm 50 and live an amazing life. It's gonna.
Yeah, me too.
But
Definitely me too.
I mean, it's way better than living 100 years of ordinary.
Miserable, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you what?
9 to 5.
No, that just is so funny. I don't know.
You know what I like a lot? Is when your brother posts on the 801 pick thing, just take pictures. I feel a good part is my podcast. Because I could get memories and conversations from that.
Yeah.
Good part, yeah. Pictures are definitely, yeah. Pictures are definitely. Yeah, so I definitely feel. So going back to how you feel. No, this is another big thing.
All right, what's
How
up?
important are your habits? Do you take your habits seriously, or are you just I'm just gonna wrestle? It doesn't matter what I do outside of school.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty serious about my habits. Yeah, sure, I have fun and I mess around with friends and stuff, but I don't know. I definitely put wrestling first. Pretty high extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll hang out with friends and stuff, especially my parents, my parents do, if they find it, they'll search for practices for me,
Really?
and like they'll sign me up for practice for that. Tell me so like if I make friends with my friends, so then sometimes they'll just come up with tournaments or like something or like practices, and then I can't go hang out with friends. Like yeah, sure, it's upsetting, but I mean it's what I have to do. It's fun. I still love wrestling, but I also love my friends, so it's hard to balance it.
Do you have any? Yeah. This is the hardest thing, and I haven't really been able to like connect with many people about this topic. But like, I have a hard time balancing like my social life since I've gotten to high school has declined so much that like I have to like get a podcast in order to like hang out with people. You know what I mean? I don't do a good job of balancing time for it because I get caught up in whatever it is, like cleaning or the fact that I have other endeavors too now, like a podcast, a clothing brand, and like I'm actually trying to work on a business. It makes a hard time. It's hard to do that. So, do you have any endeavors outside of wrestling in school?
Yeah. I don't know. My parents try to limit it to those two, but
Really?
I definitely have like some endeavors, like for example, my family. Like all my extended family is like really close, and so I always have to keep in good touch with my family.
Yeah.
And they're all like big and like faith and stuff, so I always have to do like sometimes I have to join, not usually, but sometimes I have to join their Zoom call every Sunday and do the faith.
If you don't mind me asking, are you religious?
No, I don't go to church. Instead of church, I do practice.
I don't mean like go to church, but like
Oh, like
faithful.
yeah, I believe in God. Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe everybody has to go to church to be faithful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
I definitely believe in
helps.
God though, like a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. So yeah, now that I've had time to think about this, I know how to deliver it correctly. You went on a visit.
Mhm.
How was it?
It was super fun. It was legit. It was so fun.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram post. What did you do out there besides just pictures and then?
Do you want the whole shabill?
Yeah. Mhm.
So we got in. Our flight get delayed, so we got in at 1 a.m. And we were supposed to have a driver pick us up, and he was supposed to text me, and he hasn't texted me, so when we landed, he finally texted me, so we got back out. He was a cool dude too. We got free waters in there, and then it was a nice
free
hotel.
water.
It was a nice hotel. And then we wake up in the morning. So for the first day, we wake up. The
That's
coach.
thought going to follow us.
Sorry about that. The coaches come and pick us up the first day. They take us to go watch a practice, and then after we watch practice, we just toured like the whole facility, and then we just go through all like the stuff, like the buildings.
Yeah.
We go through their. Do you know what a TT
No.
training table?
Training table?
Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's like a lot of like D1 colleges have it. So it's like it's a place for all athletes, and it's athletes only where they could go. And theirs is right next to their football stadium. Oh, their football stadium is sick, bro.
Really?
It's right next to their football stadium, and they just got it. It's like a $2 million thing, like it's brand new, like just finished it like a few months ago. And so we toured that. You have all your tutors in there. You have a guy who keeps you on track, like a guy whose job is to go through all your grades, catch up with you every week, make sure you're on track with grades and stuff. And then they pay students come in and they pay students to help you. Like, say you're behind in the class, someone ASAT class, they'll pay for that student to come in, and they'll just help. They'll like literally write down. They won't like do your work, but they'll make you like a cheat sheet. So, like a lot of them, like say you're like in English and you have English just coming up, they'll make you a cheat sheet where it's like just like fill in the words, or something.
Yeah, they give.
It makes it easy as you could do, and passing with an A, and so it's really easy. And in that TT, you have a lounge for like all the athletes where you can just chill, watch TV, and just have fun, like chill as a team. And then also, they have their food court, because all colleges have a normal food court for all their guys, for like all the college students.
Yeah.
Which is, it's gross food. Like if you're just a regular college student and you're going to like the camp, it's that like when I went to the camp there, they had us eat there. It's disgusting. But the TT, that food's like they make it all there, like it's all real stuff, like it's healthy food. They make you smoothies, like steaks, and you just choose, and it's like really, it's sick, dude.
Do you get meal plans set up?
Yeah, they have. So especially any like D1 college has this. They have their own like weightlifting trainer who like sends you what you do like for your workouts, You'll have your own dietitian, which say I'm planning on trying to gain weight in college.
Yeah.
They'll hook it up. They'll give me a meal plan where I eat for each day, and for that, and it'll just help me gain weight. And they have professional dietitians, professional athletic trainers, just everything you really ever need is there. There's not really a lot of things you could be missing. They even give you money without NIL.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
It's sick. That place is awesome.
Yeah. I was talking to you probably know, he wrestled and stuff when he was at Weaver. He got paid for playing football there.
Yeah. But not even with NIL. They just toss you money.
Yeah.
They give you $80 a week.
Yeah.
They give you $80 a week to buy whatever food you need on a card, and it accepts law. They give you 3 if you're passing. If you're eligible to wrestle, they give you $3,000 a semester or a term, whatever it's called there. I don't know. And then they just give you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so TT's pretty sick.
What's your plan after high school? You're gonna world teams, college?
College, all the way. I'm gonna go to college and have a college life and wrestle and get a degree.
What's after that? What's your strategic goal?
Dude, I don't even know what I want to go study. When the colleges ask me what I want to study, I just say I either usually tell them just business or I tell them something that's gonna make me money.
Yeah.
So I told them business. And I know nothing about business is good, but business is good to study, right? You get money out of it. It's really it's probably one of the better ones to do. I call it a degree to get, right?
Yeah.
You'd probably know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,000%.
So
or finance or
It's easy. It's easy to pay off too.
Yeah.
If you have student loans or something.
Yeah. So what actually I want to go if the business I'm building now doesn't take off by then, I want to go to the University of Pennsylvania, not Penn State.
You have Penn?
Yeah, the Ivy
That
League
place
one.
is sick, yeah.
Yeah. They got really good accounting and finance,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of big banks and higher investment bankers out of there. So that's kind of what I want to do, is investment banking. I also have a wrestling team.
Mm-hmm.
It's not crazy,
Yeah.
but the better's my chances,
Yeah.
Um,
You have Penn is pretty sick.
yeah, so I would want to go there, but they have a lot of options where when you graduate from there, they can give you loans to start businesses.
They didn't hit me up, dude. They were supposed to hit me up, but they didn't. After I went Fargo, they texted my mom and hey, this is your plan. And I was like, hey, this is Noah's mom. Send me your number. And they never text me. They just only text my mom.
They're slacking.
Hey, UNC, University of North Carolina, please reach out to me.
You can see. Is that where you're gonna go?
I want to go there so
He
bad.
said, "I love you."
You don't want to go
So,
there?
what's your plans?
After high school?
Yeah.
I'm in UNC. I want to go wrestle out there. Get a scholarship either for academics or wrestling.
What's so good about UNC? Why do you want to go there?
Yeah. What's up with UNC?
Is
You like the
Is it
colors?
the singlets?
I like-
Don't tell me it's the
It's the
singlets.
colors. It's the colors. No, it's not just that.
Let's
It's not
do
just that. North Carolina is such a beautiful state. I love North Carolina.
Why not just?
I got-
Wait, is
and-
that the place G got to visit from?
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to talk to G about that. But
Toronto.
I don't know. I just something about it, dude. It's like when you see a girl and you're just or something. But
Yeah,
different.
he's like,
It's something about that school. I'm obsessed with, and I looked into their degrees, and I'm really interested in digital electronics, engineering, and they have
Okay.
really good classes down there for that type of stuff. So that's another reason why, but also just the color. I love blue.
the color.
Ever since elementary, I've been to a blue school.
The color is crazy, bro.
Well, no, it's
Yeah, was that
it's not
crazy?
just that they have good wrestling. Austin O'Connor won NCAA's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Austin O'Connor's a dog. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with that, dude?
My aunt lives out there in Outer Banks. That would be freaking sick. Dude,
Wait, is that where Outer
that
Banks
place
is
is
from?
amazing. Yeah.
So
North
UNC's
Carolina.
the goal?
What?
Yeah, UNC is the def.
I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
I'm a pogue, by the way.
Oh, you know what?
You ever watch Outer Banks? I'm a pogue.
I've never watched that.
I ate too many cookies.
What's the plan with you, Villa?
My
You don't know?
mind keeps changing.
Living life, baby.
Your plan keeps changing.
Yeah.
What do you mean keeps changing? Like
what
after
I
high
want to
school,
do.
what are the options?
I want to be either a videographer or photographer and travel the world.
That'd be
And
sick.
then I want to
You could be a photographer for my company. Like, blows up. Be a videographer. Win the victory lap.
Victory
He
lap.
still owes me $2 million.
Yes, I owe Villa $2 million.
Why?
Speaking of money, how'd you make $3 million in 1 year, Noah?
3.5. It was 3.5, but
How'd that happen?
you know, honestly, I just post on Insta once, and like all these girls started swiping up, and they just like sent me money,
just
like
to look at you.
like
Really?
literally, like,
Just pay to talk to you? Get a text?
no, I didn't even talk to them. I was like, they're like, please, like they just sent me like, I look at one on my phone. I don't know if you know Miley Cyrus, but
Okay.
or like Kim also was on it.
Okay.
Like I just look, I got a DM from him,
Miley Cyrus.
and it
is
just
one
had
of
like
those.
both of them are like half a mil. I was like, what? And they just said, can we talk? And I got a girl on Slack, so of course I had to ghost them, but I did take the money. Is that bad of me? Is that bad of me?
I don't know.
Is that bad of me?
No. You're good. It's alright. Gosh, no, that's crazy. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, so college is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't know what you want to do after.
Mm-mm. I probably want to stay in the rest. Huh?
Don't you have another question to ask Noah though?
What is it?
What'd you say? You gotta speak into the microphone, Mike.
How do you walk around school with that 8-inch anaconda down your pants?
Whoa!
All right. Let me answer this. If you guys really want to know.
Hey, my parents are going to be watching this podcast.
Yeah.
It's so big, like elephant trunk.
Bro, what's your newest haircut? I actually have a question for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
If you're gonna get it, are you gonna get a haircut soon?
Why?
Oh,
Too long?
You should get a low taper fade.
Oh, taper. Say it, listen.
I don't even know
Wait,
what that is.
no, you have a question for Connor, right?
What is it about? Maybe I do.
Oh, do you read a lot?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Like what type of books?
Do I actually have a question for you?
I can go get it right now. It's Can you go get the book in my
We'll
room?
just name the book.
I can go get it. I got it.
But
The laws of. No, I got it. Can I go get it?
I got it.
No, can I go with it?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to see your room.
Better not put that in. I just farted. He's gonna be watching this back. What the heck?
Well, you ready for some ASMR?
So, hopefully this thing got to reach here. Oh my lord. Not only do you have to have an anaconda, but you got a freaking badonkadonk.
Hey, stop. I'll just chill here first.
No, come on.
I'm just stressed.
So I read two books. One, I got the Bible it's right next to my bed, so I read that. And then this is what I got: the Daily Laws.
What's it about?
Just kind of got a little bit of how to navigate manipulation, how to deal with it effectively, morals, mindset stuff, like the mental blocks we face. What's the best way? Not really sports, but social. It focuses on social climates.
Nature.
Yeah, and the nature of human
Interesting.
psychology.
Connor, once you're done, I have a question for you.
No, but yeah, I was just interested in this because I'm gonna start reading "You Can't Hurt Me" by David Goggins.
Oh, dude,
What about Bob?
And
that fourth is good. This is it.
but yeah, I was just wondering
Gavin one of
because I think reading's very important.
Gavin
I don't do it a lot.
He's one.
Definitely. You guys lock in?
Yes, sorry.
Me, so I just wanted to also say something. Me, Noah, and Gabe all watch anime. I think that's the reason why we win so much.
Yes, we do.
JV matches.
There's levels to this. he watches Hero Academia. I watch Berserk, and he watches all of them. One Piece.
I hope you know.
See, that's
I
commitment.
hope you know
right
I'm caught up. I'm caught up in One Piece, guys. The very episode. I have to wait every Sunday for a new episode. You know how much episodes in One Piece? Like 1,000 and something.
1,100.
Really?
Should we check right now?
Yeah. I'm actually curious.
Did you have a question now?
Oh yeah. So I'll check it. I'll check it. But so I was telling my mom about how I'm doing the podcast and like how you run your business and like how you how you have like a bunch of ideas that, like just come out. And she was telling me about this kid that she knew in high school. Like she's still good friends with him now. Not good friends with him, but like she still knows him now. And like he's like really like got a lot of money and stuff. But like I'm guessing that's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to get rich. But she also said like everyone like teased him and stuff about his like crazy ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that and how do you deal with it?
Bro, you've teased me about my podcast before.
I know, but I want to know how you deal with it.
I mean, like, I haven't dealt with it good in the past. Violence doesn't solve anything. But, like, I don't know. To be honest with you, my ideas back then were just kind of, they were more pyramid scheming. So, like, people would tease it, and then I'd have to deal with it. But now that I actually have good fluctuating ideas, like, I tell him about them all the time, and he'll tell me if they're stupid or not. But now that I actually got good ideas and I'm starting to set like, the path, people don't really tease me about it anymore. The most I get is I'm gonna bleep his name out, but like his podcast gets 0 views, but we'll see how many views it gets after this one. We'll see if it gets 0 views.
-2 since I'm on it.
No, but that's
Oh,
the
no
biggest thing.
Bulls watching? Unwatched.
I'm watching.
But
Is that even an option?
people will be like, "Can I come on the pod, bro?" and kind of like make fun of it in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, like I know what it's gonna give me.
Yeah.
Like when I have a bunch of money and like I pray nobody ever becomes poor, but like if they were poor and I had a bunch of money, it just not give me a feel good. Not give me a feel good, but at the same time,
Hierarchy, you know?
If I'm being completely honest, I could care less about money. I know you have to have some concept of it, but like if I live like a
118.
if I'm after college and I'm doing what I love
single one of
and it's like giving me as much money as a 9-to-5 would, I would freaking love that. Money's not.
How many episodes we got, bud?
1,118.
Have you watched all of them?
Yes.
That's kind of a tough lick.
I do it again because I was like, no.
Oh, photo shoot.
It's gotta look nonchalant.
Mhm.
Oh, did I blink?
No, that's so much lot.
Like
Connor's
this.
eyes are so open. His eyes.
Any special guest?
Oh,
Who's your special guest? You told me you had a special guest.
someone's calling me right now. Actually, hold on.
Wait, really?
What's up? I'm on the pod. What are you up to?
Who is it?
All right, here. Let me FaceTime you real quick.
Who is it? Who is it?
Why are you pressing me all the time? Yo, Lane Climbing in the house.
What's up?
What do you?
What's up,
Do you want to look? This is the setup right here.
Lane Kleiman is on the podcast. Dude, this is crazy.
Ask Lane a question.
Lane, what's up, Lane? Are you gonna win state this year? What's up with wrestling?
I don't think I'm wrestling at state this year.
That's some low key stuff you can know. Lane.
No,
Dude, I'm happy to have you on the pod.
so like laggy.
He's probably just gonna hear what I said in like 3 minutes.
How's your wedding going? He's at a wedding right now.
Oh, really?
it's a pretty good time. I'm ready to go though.
That's good. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm happy I got to FaceTime you today. You be at practice next week?
Yeah, how's the pod going, little boy?
It's going good. It's going good. They've asked me all like personal questions about like how I got $3 million in 1 year and stuff. I was like, I don't know why they're asking me that. Why are they getting so personal, huh, Lane?
I don't know, dude.
Do I have to fight Connor?
You might have to. Do you guys have viewers and shit or no?
I mean, we will after this.
He thinks this one's gonna blow up.
It's gonna. You gotta trust the process.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He said because Lane Kleiman's gonna
Do
be
you
on it.
record them and post them?
Yeah.
Or are
Yeah.
they live?
He records them, then posts them.
Should we go on Instagram Live?
You have to get like a certain amount of followers, but
You don't want to go on Instagram?
no.
He says since Lane Kleiman's gonna be on it, he's gonna post it.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Put me in the caption. Put me in the caption.
He has to be in the
I'll
caption.
go for it. All right.
All right. Peace out, Lane. Have fun at your wedding.
Okay, love you, Noah.
Love you, Lane.
I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, peace out.
It's gonna be the Noah Bull and Lane Kleiman interview.
What the hell? What about Eli and Gabriel?
Why do you just not want to smack the shit out of Connie sometimes?
He has before.
Well, like, when he's like over your shoulder sniffing you, he knows the exact cologne you wear and what time you woke up this morning. How do you feel about that?
Dude, the game starts in 14 minutes.
Oh, okay, we can wrap it up.
No, that's good. It's good. I was just saying that. Are you going again?
Yeah.
Are you going again?
You are.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't showered. I
I'm
haven't showered since wrestling.
Are you going again?
Yeah.
Are you going? We're all going again.
Again.
we're going back to my house so I can get my clothes.
I need
Okay.
to get new. I need to get American clothes on too. This is all I got. This isn't American.
I'm not
enough.
married. I'm not doing that.
Do you think this is enough?
He's
I'm
going
going-
nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not nonchalant. You do not have to be doing all that.
I'm
Not
supposed
doing
to be on the sideline.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna be in trouble?
Bitch him.
Bench me when I can't play for the rest of the year.
You have any questions? Actual questions?
For any of us, even Connor. It's my podcast now. Just kidding.
Yeah, let's take over this
No.
shit. Face the bag.
That I wasn't wild enough.
Can't believe you're hurt.
Thank you, Connor, for having me on.
Sing it, sing it, sing it. I
Yeah,
just
that
lost
podcast.
my dog
Like, subscribe.
and my brother.
Yes.
They're garbage
Like,
to change.